Well, it's almost springtime, and if you're looking to buy or sell a home, you might have a tougher time closing that deal as we head into what's typically a busy season in the housing market. So, for more on this, I want to bring in Clare Trapasso. She's the executive news editor for Realtor.com. Claire, I'm glad you are joining us. So yeah, like spring is the time for real estate, right? Everyone's house looks great, everything's in bloom, and this is typically, if people want to sell, this is when they want to do it. But we got interest rates that have gone up. It's a weird time. What are the greatest challenges for would-be home buyers right now?
There are two big challenges right now. The first are mortgage interest rates. They had dropped down to the low 6%, and now they're back up to almost 7%. And there's not a lot of homes to buy.
Mm.
Homes that are move-in ready with curb appeal that are in great locations, those homes are still selling for bidding wars in much of the country right now. So it is a tough time.
So then that should be good news for home owners trying to sell, is
S-
it?
Sort of. Um, because mortgage interest rates are so much higher, it's harder for buyers to go as high as they could have a year ago.
Mm.
So they may not get as many offers as they did, during the pandemic. And right now, buyers really are looking for move-in ready, adorable homes. So that means sellers have to put some effort in. That home might need a coat of paint. That home might need some repairs. They might need to do some work, stage it, the stuff that they didn't have to do during the pandemic when everything just sold.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And there's always sort of a trickle down effect that people who thought they could come into the housing market at one level may either drop down to another level. So they look at smaller homes and sort of cheaper environment, or they go, oh, you know what, I'll just rent because it's
Exactly.
basically it's better to rent right now and save my money. So could we see sort of programs for sellers or for people who want to purchase homes? I guess I know there are sort of things out there that help people get over the hump.
Sure. I mean, there are down payment assistance programs out there that people can check out. Go to realtor.com and you can actually find a down payment calculator, and that can help you figure out if you're eligible for down payment assistance.
Hmm.
And that can really help. But if I would also recommend for buyers, if you see a home that's been on the market for a while, maybe it's had a price reduced a little bit, you can lowball. You can negotiate with the seller for
Yeah.
homes right now. You can say, hey, can you help buy down my mortgage rate a little bit? Or can you contribute to my closing costs? Or can you make these expensive repairs? So I would tell buyers to go in with an attitude of negotiation, but expect if you're looking at the house that everybody wants with the line around the block at the open house, it may be more challenging than you'd expect.
Yeah, that is great advice. And that's why having a good realtor is really, really important because that person knows all the ways, the creative ways you could sort of negotiate. Sometimes bringing the price of the home down doesn't have to necessarily do with the bottom line. It could do with other ways that you could save money sort of moving forward. Claire, thank you very much.
Thank you.